related points with couldn't or the may. Okay. Socializing contents provide the practice for user present simple, present continuous. Assist to do something for someone. Socializing content provide the practice for user present simple, present continuous. Present simple, present continuous. Open for right now. I'm working on the past tense and the present perfect. I live and work in London for 3 years. I will live in to finish since I start my new job in 2001. Britannia.
Practicum. Practicum.
Practicum. Practicum. Practicum. Practicum. Practicum. Practicum. Chubby. Practicum. 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 A particular session of a course of study. Imagine you are at a conference reception. Conference reception. Imagine you are in a conference reception. Imagine you are at a conference reception. Imagine you are at a conference reception. And you want to meet new people. Impressive a brief conversation. Reception. And you want to meet new people. Improvise. Create and perform music, drumming, all rise. Create and perform music, drum or verse spontaneous or without preparation. plus improvise. Create and perform music, jams or verse, spontaneous or reserved preparation. A brief conversation with your teacher. Use the phrase and the expression that you have learned in this lesson. Please type down your notes below. Imagine you are at a conference reservation and you want to meet new people. Improvise a brief conversation with your teacher. Use the phrase and the expression that you learned in this lesson. Please type down your notes below. Business idioms and expressions. Kindly read the idiom related to business and try to make a sentence on your own. Ace up your sleeve. Ace up your sleeve. Ace up your sleeve.
Ace up your sleeve. Ace up your
You
sleeve.
have ace up your sleeve. You have something in reverse with which you can gain an advantage. Our new product is ace up our sleeve. Our new product is ace up. Our new product is ace up our sleeve. Hold all the S. A person who holds the S is a very strong position because they have more advantages than anyone else. A person who holds all the S is a very strong position because they have more advantage than anyone else. Given a high unemployment rate today, employers hold all the S. A person who holds all the S is a very strong position because they have more advantage than anyone else. Ambulance, chaser, or lawyer who find work by hold on the S, 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 hold on the S. A person who hold on the S is a very strong position because they have more advantages than anyone. Ambulance closer, ambulance,
Ambulance.
ambulance, 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 chaser, ambulance, 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 ambulance. A vehicle specially equipment for taking sick or injured people to and from the hospital, especially in emergency. A vehicle specially equipped for taking sick or injured people to and from the hospital, especially in emergency. A vehicle specially equipped for taking sick or injured people to and from the hospital, especially in emergency. A vehicle. A vehicle specially equipped for taking sick or injured people to and from the hospital, especially in emergency. Back to the salesman. Saying that you have to go back to the cell means, in a humorous way of talking about returning to work, usually with some reluctance 应该是冲突之类的吧。
reluctance,
reluctance. Back to salesman. Back to salesman. Unwillings or or destinations to do something. Unwillings or this destination to do something. Back to the salt means. Back to the salt means.
salt,
Back to the salt means. 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 Mines.
mines,
Mines. 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 Humorous way. Humorous way. Humorous way. Humor.
humorous,
Humorous. Humorous way. Humorous way. Humorous way of talking about returning to work, usually with some reluctance. Usually reluctant. Saying that you have to go back to the salesman is a humorous way of talking about returning to work, usually with some reluctance.该要塞。
ashamed, ashamed, ashamed,
Ashamed.
ashamed,
Ashamed.
ashamed, ashamed,
You feel ashamed? I feel ashamed. Small talk if nobody responds to your conversation. If nobody responds to your conversation, are you feel ashamed over initial small talk if nobody responds to your conversation? If nobody responds to your conversation.
Mm-hmm. Welcome back to our class. Hello.
Hello, JV. Good evening.
Uh, all right. Welcome back to our class and good evening. All right. Okay, so we're able to take a rest right after our class earlier.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so well, if it is Saturday, I think you devote your time to study.
Oh, not all my time because in my actually today our company have a family day. We celebrate the family day every year, and
Mm-hmm.
actually I go to the gym to celebrate the family day, but I don't join any sport game. Actually, if you have a team worker spirits, if you have a teamwork spirits, maybe you want to join some sport game like running or jumping or playing basketball. To defeat other different team. But actually, I have already become too old, so I'm lazy too. I'm lazy to play the game on the family day. So I just go here and buy some food because our company give us some ticket. We can use this ticket to change in the food. So I just go here and change some food and come back. I don't do anything.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so but are you at home at the moment?
Hmm?
Are you at home at the moment?
A tone? I'm not sure the word tone. Will you mind explain the word for
Uh,
me?
at home. Are you at home at the moment? At
Uh,
your house, home.
uh,
At home.
oh, yeah. After finish the family celebration day, I at home. Actually,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not at home. I actually I still at the company because my notebook is put in company. If and there are not problem is in my home I use Linux system. Do you know Linux?
What does that mean, does?
Linux is another operating system. Like common people we usually use the Windows,
Uh,
right? Yeah, Windows. The is correct from by Microsoft Bill Gates. But
mm-hmm.
some embedded system or some geekers, they use another system. Is called Linux. Linux is a free open source. It's a free software. So
Linux.
Linux, yeah, Linux, yeah.
Okay, so I'm quite familiar with that Linux. Okay.
Sorry, my pronunciation is
Mm-hmm.
not a precision.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I because Linux is not popular like Windows, so there are some recorder software or some problem need to be handled. It's not easy. So if when I have a course in English, I prefer use the Windows system to help me finish the course.
Correct. Okay, I got it. All right. Thank you so much. So tonight we're going to continue with our lesson. So question number 4: if you will have small talk with someone new in your office, what will you ask him or her?
Okay. Hi, Jacob or Jesse. Are you familiar with sorry, I forgot word. Are you familiar with your task now? Our team members are all very kind. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to let me know. We all love to help our partner.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Enjoy your job. I forgot that's the sentence.
All right. So those are the questions. Okay. So we're going to ask, hi, Jack or Jackie. Casey. Are you familiar with the task now? So our team members are all very kind. So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to let me know. We all love to help our partner enjoy your job. Okay, so this is how you're going to ask. Okay. Now, well, basically, um, if there's someone new in your office, you just actually uh, have a first day of his or her job. So most probably, I think you would say you would probably ask some basic questions. So um, let's say, for example, what company did you come from, and how are you doing in this company? Are you familiar with your tasks or with your job? Okay, so where do you live? Okay, and something like this. So these are the common questions if you happen to know to meet the new employees in the company. Okay, so basic information, but not to the extent of going through some personal information yet, unless you have built a relationship of friendly relationship.
Yes, Max new friend. Max new friend.
Hmm. That's right. Okay, so moving on to notable useful phrases below. So they are categorized into the following: welcoming a visitor, greeting people, giving introductions, talking the offices of the company, offering hospitality, holding conversation. Okay, get through all of this. Okay, so how about welcoming a visitor? What do you usually use? What expression do you usually use?
I think we will use hi. I'm Pincus. Nice to see you again.
Okay, very good. How about when you greet people?
Greeting people. We usually say very nice to meet you. But I think maybe other sentence we can use it. But another word is it's a pleasure to meet you. I think this sentence is so formal, or or just I think too much. It's like in very formal situation. You need to say, "That's my pleasure to meet you." It's like you are you are you are. Let me check the word. You are the you are the politician. You are a politician, and
Uh, Politician.
hmm?
Politician.
Oh yeah, you are a politician. You are a politician, and it's like a very formal situation, and maybe other reporter they'll take a picture in this so formal situation. I'm not sure. Actually, I seldom hear people say that. It's my pleasure to see you or I just see this sentence in some history story, like the England king. He want to treat his employees.
Mm-hmm.
No. Or his soldier hero. So that's my project too. Blah 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 blah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, in the business world, this is often used, okay,
Okay.
because you need to be professional, okay, in the business world. All right, okay. So next one, how about introductions? So how you're going to introduce yourself?
Okay. Uh. Hmm. I usually say my name is Pinkus. I'm a software engineer in semiconductor. Do I need
So
to give more information? Like I service on security and I focus on secure video pass and we coworker is like Nevis or Amazon Video. We try to protect their video content and pass the certification.
you don't have to go through that. You just have to introduce your name and the position. That's it.
Okay, thanks.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. How about talking the offices?
Okay. Mm, maybe I will say, have you been in this location? No, because I want to, if when I first meet, when I meet the people firstly, I want to know. Oh no, if I go to a new environment and I meet the people firstly, I want to know how long what's his works if how much is how long is his works experience in this company or in previous company. So maybe I will say, have you been in this location long? Because I want to know his opinion because some they have a lot of experience. So I think maybe they have already suffered or changed different jobs. So I think they could give me useful opinion
Mm-hmm.
or different concept or different concept.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yes, that's right. Now, how about offering hospitality is very easy. So, would you like to drink something or you just offer something? Okay. Next one, this one, holding conversation. So, here are the following expression that you need to learn. So, can you please try to read this?
Okay. I want to ask you about I was wondering if while we are on subject, I'd like to mention, by the way, let's reminds me, do you see what I mean I'm getting at? So are you saying?
Okay, so when you hold a conversation continuously, so that's these are the expression. But I just want you to pick one sentence and complete the thought because this time it is not a complete.
Oh yeah, sure.
So write and complete the sentence.
Okay, so I need to type the word to finish it
Mm-hmm.
or okay. Give me a moment. Okay. Okay. So I need to finish the sentences one by one.
Uh, Pick only one and complete.
Oh, just pick one. Okay. Okay. Let me think. Okay. Okay. I choose. I was wondering if. Okay. I was wondering if. I was wondering if. Uh, if you could not support support us, what's What's your resource occupy? Occupied. Okay. I was wondering if you could not self-support us. What's your resource occupied by other tasks?
Mm-hmm. What do you mean by this? I can't.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's like sometimes maybe we will find we will find other people to. Sometimes we need other people to join our task. I give you an example. Maybe we have a project about video protect, and the video protect is not this job is not belong to security team. We also need a video team or audio team to support us. So sometimes I need to find a name to co-work with me, but maybe they have another issue. Maybe this issue is come from Amazon or other vendor or our customer, so they could not help me immediately. So sometimes I will ask them. Maybe they have some problem or their resources is be occupied by other product management. So I need to know the which task the priority is important for them. So maybe I couldn't judge with the product management, or I couldn't report to my boss later he to make decision.
Mm-hmm. I see. All right. Thank you so much. There we go. Okay, so these are the expressions, so you need to uh, be mindful of this. Next one, if you are going to say goodbye.
Okay. I'm afraid I really must to be on my way. I really to do to wrap this up now. Thanks you very much for. It was nice a pleasure to meet see you. I look forward to. Please get in touch soon.
Mhm. Okay. All right, it's very easy, right? So we often use that in our daily conversation. Now, moving on to additional reminders. Number one, there are polite forms. Example: could, would, may. These are the language that permit to use polite forms. So instead of will, instead of should, but you may use could, would, and may. This is the polite way of using it. Okay,
Okay.
business world. Now, another particular polite phrases are the following. I was wondering if you could borrow your pen, or would you mind if I borrow your pen? Okay, so I was wondering if, or would you mind if? Okay, so these are the expressions that connote politeness. Another one is let me. So let me borrow, let me go, let me. So anything that is let me, that is actually polite. All right.
I have a question. If some people he don't use let me to speak, could you give an example? Because I think we usually say let me. I'm not sure how to describe the sentence. If I want someone help me, I I don't say let me. How should I say that? Could you give me an example?
Which one? Which situation?
um uh okay.
Which
Mm,
situation that you're going to use let me?
I think okay. Uh uh okay, wait a minute. Let me check the the computer device. How to describe the sentence? Remove the let me.
Okay, so you don't want to use let me.
I actually, okay. My question is, I have already I usually use let me to do something, blah blah blah. So
Mm-hmm.
so I don't know how to don't use let me. Don't use let me to present my sentence.
You just remove. I will check this computer.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I know. Okay. So when I say I was checking the computer, some people, if he's a listener, he will think I'm not polite.
Mm-hmm.
If I say let me check the computer, he will think, hey, this guy is a polite man. Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I will be careful on this sentence.
Mhm. Okay. All right. Okay. Next one, socializing context provide practice for the use of. These are the verb tenses. Usually, these are the present tense, present continuous, and present simple tense. Okay, so these are the verb tenses. So I am working right now. Okay, so I live and I work in London for 3 years. I have lived in Taiwan since I started my new job. So these are the common verb tenses that they use in the conversation. Okay. All right. Okay. So I think uh, we're done with the following tips. Okay. So at this point, let's proceed to the practicum. Can you please read the instruction here?
Okay. Imagine you are at the conference reception and you want to meet new people. Improvise a brief conversation with your teacher. Use the phrase and the expression that you have learned in this lesson. Please type down your notes below.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So imagine that we are in the conference. Okay, conference. We are attending the conference. Okay, but you know what is conference?
Uh, okay, it's like
Just like a meeting.
oh yes, like meeting, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure the difference because in my when I study in master degree, we usually our teacher usually say we have to join some conference about the 5G because our label is focused on the mobile network mobile network. So sometimes my professor and my 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 brother student they have go to conference, but they usually say this word. But for me, it's like a meeting. But I'm not sure what's different. It is the same as its meaning is the same as meeting or conference has a higher is like a highest meeting.
It is longer than a meeting.
Uh,
Okay, so conference it will take like 1 day conference, 2 days conference. All right, but the meeting is very short, only 1 to 2 hours.
oh, okay, I know. Thanks. Okay,
Mm,
I know the difference. Thank you.
mm, okay. All right. So conference reception. So you know what is reception, okay? So before you enter the conference hall, so there must be a reception area that would entertain you, any inquiry or any questions in the reception area, okay?
Yeah.
So we meet there in the conference reception area. Now you're going to talk with me. So in meeting, you have to improvise a brief conversation.
Okay.
Improvise means it could be you're going to make any topic, okay, for us to talk about. So you will be the one to choose the topic that we are going to talk about, okay?
Okay.
So take note, we have to use some of the expressions that we have learned earlier. So you can use that on how you're going to introduce yourself, how you're going to hold a conversation, Okay, so
Okay.
that expression will help you out. So right now, you're going to organize your thought. Okay, and what would be the topic that you're going to talk about? Because you'll be the one to initiate the conversation. So you know, I'm just listening your conversation, or maybe yeah, sometimes I would answer your question. So you just have to prepare the topic first, and then what would be the questions that you're going to ask, something like this. Okay, but you can just do it in a very conversationalist, very casual conversation. Okay,
What is a gastro? What is a gastro conversation? I'm not sure the word gastro.
casual conversation is just like talking in a typical way, right? So, for example, you meet me in the conference reception. Oh, how are you doing? Okay, so where are you from? Where do you work? Oh,
Oh,
okay. So, what company are you coming from? Okay, and do you like the conference? So something like this. All right.
okay.
All right. So please try to come up first the topic that we're going to talk, and having the topic already, so you can derive. You
Okay.
can come up with the
Okay.
questions.
So my topic is a 5G conference, 5G mobile systems conference. This topic is okay.
Okay, it's gonna be fine.
Hi, Javi. This topic is okay.
Yes, you can make any topic will do. Okay,
Okay.
let's talk about the topic.
So I need to. Oh, so you are likely you are customer to join our conference. So I need to ask you some question.
Sure, sure. You can ask a lot of questions.
Okay. Hey, Javi. No, maybe I don't know your name. Hey, welcome. Hi, guys. Welcome to our 5G mobile sister conference. Uh, do you have any trouble finding us?
Oh, actually, I don't have because before the conference, I have to make sure that I should know the location of this conference. Mhm.
Oh, so do you? Oh, okay. So this is your first time to join this conference. Do you have any interesting topics? I can introduce this topic for you.
Okay, to be honest, I don't have any idea about this topic, so that's the reason why I need to attend because I want to gather some information about this.
Okay, okay. Let me introduce it. Oh, okay. Let me introduce some some topic is useful for you. We have the basic topic, basic mobile system, basic concept of mobile system topic on the PM1. You could join this topic. This topic will show you the all architecture about the mobile system. You can recognize it and if you know the full architecture, that will help you to understand other topics.
Okay. All right. So it's my pleasure to meet you, Mr. Pinkus, because I think you're the right person that I would like to talk to, because you're most probably giving me the bird's eye view of what's really 5G mobile system.
Okay. Eh, are you thirsty? Would you like something to drink? We have coffee, tea, or we have coffee, black tea or green tea? Which one do you
I
want?
prefer
Yeah.
green tea, Mr. Pinkus.
Sure, sure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Uh, okay. Uh, this is your green tea. This is your green tea.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Okay. Hold on. Oh, okay. By the way, do you have another question want to ask?
Basically, since I don't have any idea, so as of now, I cannot come up with a question. So, would you mind uh, telling me something about the background of the 5G mobile system?
Oh, okay, sure. Actually, mobile system is has different evolution today. In previously, we use a wire network, right? When we have network, we need to connect a cable to go to the internet. But I remember, but now, because the America, the America they want to develop their armies, so they research the mobile system, and I remember because this technology become more nature, so they publish their spec, so many people can use the spec to develop the mobile system, and and because today's the mobile system become grew up, so smartphone become very popular, right? It's very easy to use it, because we can use network in anywhere. So use smartphone is very convenient. You don't need to take a cable to connect it with your smartphone, right? So mobile system is I think is enhance our life very huge.
Okay. Now, is this applicable to iOS and Android mobile phone?
Excuse me, will you mind repeat later again?
Is this 5G mobile system applicable to iOS and Android?
Oh
Uh,
yeah. Oh yes. I think mobile system. I know. Sorry, Javi. I think that's my problem because wait a minute. Some mobile system. I know. Oh yeah. Also, actually, you say Android and the iOS is like an embedded system for smartphone. But when we say mobile system, we usually describe the wireless network, like the 4G, 5G, and the Android is like he is an integration system. He has a network component. The 5G is belong to his network component, but he have another component like play video stream or browser, browser or capture the photo. So he has a lot of component can do different things. It's like an ingredient system. iOS is also too, but when we talk about mobile system, we just focus on wireless network.
okay. All right. Yes, I have this. Heard iOS and Android. Now, what's the main differences of the two applications, iOS and Android?
Okay. I think I think a lot of difference. The Android is open source. We call the Android open source project, and it's developed by Google. So many vendors like LG, Sony, and Huawei, they use Android system to develop their smartphone because they don't need to redesign a operating system. Uh, design operating system is very competitive. Competitive. So using the Android system, we don't need to redesign it, a good and a dis and dis and advantage is all people use the Android system, so we can define a common interface. We don't need to, when we are when we are software engineer, when we have to co-work with other companies engineer, we need to divide a common interface. That means we need to have the same input and output, and when we define all the when we get the general consensus, we shouldn't start to work, right? But if all of engineer or company we follow Android's rules, because Android have already defined their common interface, so we don't need to redesign the interface. So I think this is Android become successful in smartphone system because it can save a lot of time. We don't need to redesign many tools because Android system have already implemented it.
Okay. So you made mention about the success of Android. Now, does it mean that iPhone is not successful with their
No,
application?
no. I think iPhone is also successful, but iPhone is not an open source project. iPhone is developed by Apple, and Apple don't open source. He don't open his source code to other vendors. So let's mean other company like my company MediaTek or LG, we could not use iOS to develop our system. So
Mm.
iOS their user is I think is this name Android, but there are a good advantage for iOS okay, because Apple developed their operating system by themselves, right? Do you remember the Huawei? Because Huawei they use the Android system, right? And now Donald Trump they want to defeat the Huawei, so he hope Google don't give they Huawei have Android's permission. So now Huawei they could not use the Google Store. Do you ever hear the news?
No, I don't know about Huawei's situation if they are restricted to use the operating system of Google.
Oh, okay. Okay. Let me tell you the story.
Mm.
Because many company like the LG or Samsung, they develop a smartphone using Android, right? So one
Mhm.
day, if Google don't want to support them, that means their smartphone could not be sold because their operating system is designed by Google. Google if Google if Google don't support them, they could not sell their smartphone to other company. And
Mhm.
they and the most important thing is Google have their I think it's called, let me check the word. I ecosphere. Google has their ecosphere. Like we have a Google Store, right? If you want to download some apps, we use Google Store to download app. But if
Mhm.
you are a new company, you want to develop a new ecosphere like a Google Store or I give you an example like a Huawei. They want to create a Huawei store, but who want to use it? Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Actually the LG. Actually, I have experience to work with LG. LG also developed their LG store, but I think just LG's product use it. It's not like Google. Google Google Store. I think many company use it like Huawei, Sony, LG, Samsung because they all of them use Android system. But like LG, even they develop their LG store to download their LG apps application,
Mhm.
but nobody use it.
Mhm. Correct. Okay. So aside from iOS, which is innovated by iPhone, Android for Google.
Yeah.
So what's the name of LG that they developed this operating system, this application?
Uh, okay. LG also use Android system, but actually LG also have their operating system. It's called WebOS. WebOS is 3.5, and they develop some their application. We can call it LG Store on the WebOS 3.5. But LG also develop Android system. Yeah. But
Okay.
because I think they don't want to I think they don't want to their operating system be controlled by Google. So
Mm,
they still try to develop their operating system, but I think it's not easy. Like the Huawei, today his operating system is uh because Google don't want to support it, right? So now he could not sell his smartphone to America because even his smartphones sell to America. America's people could not use the Google Store. That means they could not download the application by their smartphone. Why do you want to buy the smartphone if you could not download any application? It's not useful.
mm-hmm. Okay. Uh, there we go. Um, hold on. Yes. So at this point in time, so Huawei is no longer supported by Google. So that's why they come up with another operating system.
Yeah, I remember they actually they have developed their operating system for a long time, uh bef- but I think Google they don't think the America and the Chinese trade will affect them too so fast. So their plan is not nature. Is
Mm-hmm.
all doesn't nature. So even though maybe this season is not completed, but they still have to publish their new system on their smartphone.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Okay. So, well, I think there was a trade war between China and USA, but Google is owned by US company, right?
Yeah, yeah, he's by US.
So I think they have like a conflict of interest, so they can do anything in order to paralyze the what do you call this, the business of Huawei. Okay. Well, right.
Actually, this news is good for my company. I remember when I because our company we usually publish some news on our website, and I
Mhm.
usually say, "Hey, Huawei smartphone be let me check the one. Mm, pro, prohibited. Huawei smartphone be prohibited. Over there 5G be prohibited. So other company want to sell their chips, so they will buy the chip from us
Mhm.
because we are Taiwanese. We are not China. So America don't prohibit it or or raise up our task.
Really. Now there are two existing mobile company, which is Vivo and Oppo, but I think it is still under China's company.
Yeah,
Now
yeah,
it's
yeah.
different from Huawei.
Oh no, I remember Vivo is Sony. He is not a China company. I remember he is this is Sony's brand. This is Sony.
Really?
Let me check.
Isn't it China? because Sony is Japan.
Sorry. Yeah, yes, I'm wrong. It's not Sony. Sorry, Sony is
Xperia.
another name.
Sony
Sorry.
Xperia is Japan.
Yeah, it's serious.
Mhm,
Excuse me, I remember wrong.
mhm. So I think these are all what do you call this? China company. Mhm,
Yeah, so I think maybe one day, because today they are not huge like a Huawei, but maybe one day they will also be per prohibited by America if they become larger.
okay. Really? So there was a there will be what do you call that restrictions on the long term, okay, because of the trade war. Okay, so well, at this point, so thank you so much for giving me such information about this mobile system. Okay, so I think we talk about the operating system, okay, of the following smartphone. Now, going back to the 5G mobile system, uh, who created this 5G mobile system, by the way?
Excuse me, will you mind repeat that again? Because the connection has some problem previously.
Uh, who invented the 5G mobile system and why they come up with this?
Huh? Uh, excuse me, will you
Uh,
mind repeat that again?
who invented?
It invented. Oh, invented. Okay. Uh, okay. Oh, invented. Oh no, it's not I think it's not just company. It's like they have the 5G conference, right? So they will find a lot of professor like you. I remember you are also professor maybe, and this conference they will try to develop the next generation mobile system. So a lot of professor or engineer or companies engineer will join this group because they want to the next generation's technology can use their idea. If if the committee apply their idea, that means if we want to use this idea, we have to pay their money.
Mm-hmm.
So I think there are a lot of people to invent 5G, not just one group. So I'm not sure how to describe you the name because I think there are a lot of people in this group.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So this is not only invented by one company or one expert, but this is a contribution of some experts.
Yeah,
Okay.
but the famous company is Qualcomm. I think Qualcomm is leader in mobile system. Qualcomm,
Mm-hmm.
and then the second company is Huawei. So America try to prohibit him because they found Huawei has a lot of they because Huawei spent a lot of money on the 5G system, so maybe they have power to debate with Qualcomm. So I think America government don't want to this thing happen.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I got it. Mhm. All right. Okay. So I think we're done with the conversation. Okay, so on our next meeting, we're going to continue the last part and we're going to move on to the new module so far. Okay, good job for the conversation, for the practicum. Okay,
Okay.
so you're able to use some of the expressions and you also give some sort of an information about the topic. Okay, good job. So let's call it a day. Thank you so much, and you can now uh, eat your dinner.
Oh yeah, I have already eaten dinner. Do you eat dinner too?
Not yet so far.
Okay, I think we could end up here, and you can enjoy your dinner tonight.
Sure. Thank you so much, Mr. Pinkus, and have a great night. Bye bye.
Have a great night too. Bye bye.
Welcome.